Hello, managers around the world. I hope everything is great. This is your friend Al Mamun from Bangladesh. I'm a top 11 expert, and you are watching Mamun Prefer Gaming. Guys, in this video, I'm gonna show you another formation and how I change tactic in match situation. So this is sort of video that you really like and you always gave me the positive feedback. So I am gonna make all the formation and tactic video. So, guys, before talking about the main topic, I want to talk about something which is related to your comment. Some of you are commenting negatively. Not everyone. I see 99% comments are very good, but 1% comments are negative. Those people are talking about that they are losing following my formation and tactic. And one thing I really want to tell you that this is not my formation and tactic. This is the formation available in top 11. That's what I'm showing. So I'm not saying that you should follow this formation. Instead, I am showing this formation should use this tactic. This way, I'm showing you new formation and new tactic and how you change in match situation. I am not telling you to follow that formation. Why? Because I don't know about about your strength, about your team quality, about your opponent team quality, how your opponent is playing, your opponent's formation and tactic. I don't know about it. So it's you know about your opponent's formation, you know about your opponent's player. You can check their players. If their players are very good built, such as 200 plus, 300, 500 main attributes, then that's a different scenario. If your player is very weak, I mean, compared to your opponent, then no tactic formation is gonna work. Try to understand this. No tactic formation will work if your player is main attribute wise very low in comparison with your opponent. So any formation you use, it's not gonna work. So I am gonna show you formation and tactic. It's not to use for everyone. If you think you have good build player, you have good position player, I mean the formation I am giving, do you really have 300 plus or 200 plus main attribute players in this sort of position? That formation you require good position player. If for an example, if I give 3 MC formation, you must have 3 MC. Most of the MC should be more than 200 attribute or 300. I'm saying 200 because I'm a poor YouTuber. I don't use money, and I'm a poor gamer as well. I don't use money in this game. So I can make maximum 200 to 250 that sort using my skill. So not everyone can do it. And also I cannot make 400 plus main attributes, 500 plus main attributes, or more than that. Even player I've seen 1000 main attributes. We cannot make it. I cannot make it because I don't use money. Money users can do it. And anyway, so don't be upset if you lose using my formation. I'm not telling you to follow this formation. Stay your default formation. Stay your good formation, but try to build up your team quality. So you can use formation, mostly 3 or 5 formation that are very important, but I will give more formation, varieties of formation tactic. All formation and tactic you shouldn't use, just you should use which one is go with your player quality and your overall team. So now let's go deep into the video. Today's formation is 3-1-5-1. So 3-1-5-1 is basically based on use midfield players. You must have very good midfielders in order to do well in this formation, and not only midfielders but also you will have a very dedicated striker. And if you do not have a striker who is very good, more than 200 main attributes, should be 300, close to 300 or more than that. So money users only can make 500, 600 or 1000 attributes, which I cannot do and which you cannot do if you do not use money. So as you can see, these players are already in the midfield. Five players, and one of their player is not in the right position. I don't have MR. That's why I didn't put MR, and I don't use this formation usually because I don't have a dedicated MR. So try to understand that not every formation and tactic you can use. Only if you have good build players you can use. If you have good build players for this formation, you can use that formation. Otherwise, you cannot use this formation and tactic. So you see three defender. I have used DLDR, but you are gonna use 3DC. So you are gonna use 3DC in this place. 3DC 1 DMC. So 3DC 1 DMC. So this 3DC will be very effective if you have an opponent who is having one striker. So if he has two giant striker, then this may not work. So in this case, if your opponent have one SD, one striker, then you have 3DC who will join and who will actually protect that striker, and your DMC will join this 3DC sometime to back up your defense. So in defense, they are gonna work like a pyramid. This flat midfield can frustrate your opponent's midfield as well and attacker as well. So these midfielders will actually take away your opponent's ball a lot. If you have dedicated midfielders, then the opponents have nightmare. They are gonna lose ball to them a lot in the midfield. The midfield is gonna be their ball losing point. So in this formation, if you have dedicated midfielders, then you can control the midfield and you can have ball possession a lot. So you can play a praising hard game, you can praise hard, and you can have the ball always. So having ball can, also make chances a lot. If you have a dedicated striker, then he can score. It can be a deadly win for you if you have a strong opponent coming up to play. Now let's talk about the initial tactic, that is default tactic in match, and I will change in match as well, seeing the match situation. So now the first tactic is gonna be team mentality. Is gonna be hard defending, or you can go for defensive as well. So depending on your opponent, I am not saying just only defending always. You can go for attacking even if your opponent is not doing well. So hard defending, you can go for hard defending or defensive as well. So you can focus passing through the middle. You can focus passing through the middle. But if your team is not doing well, if your opponent is too much good in the midfield, then you can go for mixed. And passing style should be long, and depending on your opponent's situation, opponent's player attributes, player quality, and their performance in the field, you can change it as well to the mixed. So you can keep long as well to get the most benefit. If you don't get, then you can go for mixed. So forced counter attack should be on in this case, because you are gonna play counter attack game. You are gonna keep your ball in the midfield. You are gonna take control of the ball from defense to midfield. You are not giving your opponent chance to go away to your box from the midfield. So midfield is the strength of this formation. Pressing style should be high, tackling style normal and zonal, and the offside trap should be off. So that's it. Now let's start the match. The match is underway. I am playing a league against a weaker team and not using my bench, not using the real strength, and I'm giving rest to my players so that I can play other matches as well. So I'm playing too many matches in a day, so that's the reason why I'm giving the big players rest and putting my bench players and some of the key players. Make that in mind that I am playing a player out of position, so it can affect the game as well. So I'm taking attacking bonus at first. Let's see what happened. So 3-1-5-1 is the formation. Once again, I'm telling, and I've showed you the tactic already. And after a few minutes, maybe 30-40 minutes later, I'm gonna show you another tactic change if really need. So taking free kick, and it is a goal as usual. G can always score from free kick. You know that very well. So it is 4 minute FC Mamun prefer 1, Mehmet FC nil. Try to understand that midfielders are staying in a row. You see, they are staying in a flat line, and another cross, and it is a goal. And it is a goal from G Khan. Already 2 goal from G Khan. As I said, dedicated ST, and he is a dedicated ST. You need to have a dedicated ST like him. The opponent is playing tackling hard, and you can see one of my player was injured, and I had to change forcefully. And as you can see, the penalty was taken by G Khan. 12 minutes already, and G Khan got his hat trick. So it is very fast, and he got a hat trick. Looks like the formation is working. Even I have a player out of his position, still they are doing well. It's just 16 minutes, and FC Mum preferred 3, Mehmet FC nil. So it is 3-1-5-1 formation. Looks to me it's good. It could be more better if the player was taken dedicated in the AMR section. So as you can see, 19 minutes it is already 3-0, and as you can see, the formation look like to me a flying jet. You know, it's like a fighter jet to me. It's looking like a fighter jet. So anyway, now let's see what I can make change. If there is any change required, I'm just checking, and I'm thinking of I'm thinking of changing player as well later. So I'm just checking, not now, maybe after 45 minutes I'm gonna change. So I am also checking my substitution bench, who are available players, whether I can use them or not. So as I was checking, another goal this time by DC, and he scored another one, and already 28 minutes, already 4-0. So 30 minutes and already 4-0. So looks like this is the formation which can be very effective as well if I have good player. Now I am gonna change a bit tactic, just experimenting. Things are going okay, so I can change. And one thing I want to tell you, that if things are going okay, you don't need to change. If you change, then the usual performance can affect. So I am doing experiment, so I can do it, no problem, and I am already dominating the team. So I'm showing the formation once again, and I will do things crazy now. We'll change out of position many players, and also use different tactics. So just to experiment myself, and gonna skip the game. I already skipped the game. As you can see, I changed things, and now the score is similar, 4-0. 4-0 was in 28 minutes maybe, and after that no more goal. So the changes were bad. You were doing well. I mean, I was doing well, but I did too much things. I played many player out of position, so it didn't really work. It remained 4-0. So the thing you should understand, that when you do well, you shouldn't change things much. So anyway, as you can see, it's 90 minutes. It is 4-0. I played, I mean, reasonably well, because the player wasn't in the right position, and again, I'm using a formation that I never use. So I didn't have a dedicated player as well. This is my league situation right now, and all players were bigger than me or similar to me, but now I am bigger. I'm now 119%. I have increased bigger than them when the event came. Because of event, I increased, and I can dominate everyone now. So anyway, G Khan, as you can see, as usual, already few matches just, and Govindra Chandra Khan is 13 goal ahead of everyone. Guys, thank you very much for watching my video. In this video, I have tried to show you a formation and in match situation tactic. I will come up with more videos. Please click the bell icon so that you can watch more videos from me. And please, please, please help this poor YouTuber to grow. I am jobless and I am trying to be a content creator, and only you can help me. Please subscribe my channel so that I can get inspiration to make more videos. Thank you.